I got into assembling this engine and start putting on all the front covers and upper covers and intake manifolds and everything else. And then after all the effort of literally putting this whole engine together, this is the rocker cover I've been left with. I do have a couple of M52 rocker covers. They're the plastic ones. And I'm very, since this engine is going to get turboed and the exhaust manifold and turbo dump pipe are going to be sitting real close to that rocker cover, I'm inclined to go with the alloy or the magnesium one. So I'm definitely not going to leave it looking like that. So we're going to go over to BMW Auto Works, which is just across the road, and he's got a sandblasting machine. So we'll be able to sandblast this and hopefully clean it up and make it look a lot better. If it comes up really well, I'll just leave it raw magnesium and maybe give it a polish. And if it doesn't, then at least it'll all be clean, and then I can give it a nice fresh coat of high temperature. And there we have it. BM Auto Works directly across the road. You'll see a whole bunch of BMWs out the front. Some of them are mine, some of them are John's. And here we go. I probably won't film much of this, but just to give you a quick idea of cars in here, I'll get some permission from John and see if I can film inside later. Alright, here we are at Johnny's at BM Auto Works. Here is his sandblasting machine. So it's massive, and pretty much any large parts and stuff like that will fit in this thing. So let's get to sandblasting. took a lot longer than what I was expecting, but here's the finished product. Huge improvement on what it was before. Now we'll probably give this a sand down and a clean up, and I'm actually contemplating just leaving it raw, so actually looks pretty cool. Quick update. I literally didn't have it in me to spray this rocker cover after I spent so many hours, probably about 2.5 hours in the sandblasting booth. So I decided just to sand it down a little bit and give it a bit of a polish. And I think it's actually come up quite good. So for future reference, these are very rough from the factory. So it took a lot of sanding and a lot of time to sand it and polish it down. But I'm much happier with this result than I would be with paint. Looks great. I also cut off all the extra tabs and stuff that I won't be requiring. There's a whole bunch of little panels and little plates that stick up everywhere to hold wiring looms and what have you. There were some bolts. But yeah, I think I'm really happy with the result. And next video we're going to definitely reveal what car this is going into.